I'll have some of what he's having. What's he having? He's having some frog fortitude. Yeah. Hello, YouTube. I'm Frogman Forever, and welcome to session 2 of 2 of this Frog Fortitude Atari edition, the very first one. This game is Space Invaders. So I'd like to welcome you. Basically, session 2 is my opportunity after roughly 2 weeks of practice of Space Invaders off screen. This is my chance to demonstrate and see what I've learned and see if I could beat my personal best. So last time I played, I did 5 attempts, I believe, and the high score, again, this is my personal best, on camera was 1,235. So 1235 is the score to beat. Now I will say, in practice sessions, I kept track of what I was actually scoring. And in practice, my personal best was 2,385. I don't know that I can do that on camera here, because I'll be honest with you, I'm supposed to try to practice at least once a day. I mean, at least maybe 10 minutes a day for 2 weeks. But I only really practiced maybe 4 times in the past 2 weeks. So I'm not proud of that. I want to do better as far as practicing goes as these videos progress. But I think I can handle it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge myself to 5 attempts. Let's see if I can beat my on-camera personal best score of 1,235. 1235. That's the score to beat. So we're going to jump into attempt 1. Here we go. And I have not practiced since turning the camera on. So here we go. Attempt 1. So I did kind of formulate a strategy based on the last time I played it. It generally works, but it can be flawed. So I'm going to try to shoot that dude up there, and I just missed him. He's worth a good amount of points. So actually, also since I last played, I kind of searched some of the rules for this game because I was curious, and I want to see, well, how can I maximize my scores? And basically, the lower that the Space Invader is on the grid, let's see if I can catch this guy. Probably not. No, I just missed him. Yeah, the lower that the Space Invader is on the grid, I'm talking about the specific invader. Hold on, let me see if I can concentrate. Oh, I got him though. Alright, here we go. Nice. Alright. Yeah, the lower they are, the fewer points they're actually worth. So obviously the Space Invaders on the top row are worth the most points. And I think you score, I want to say it was 630, I can't remember, for just completing a round of Space Invaders. You want to try to shoot the ship at the top if you can, just because it's going to be worth more points. But I'm not liking the way this is turning out because I'm a little disorganized here on this round. But I'm actually doing better than I thought I would do on my first attempt here live. So I don't know. It might not be this attempt, but if it is, I'll keep playing. But I'll give the 5 attempts at least to see how high I can actually get it. But I'm approaching it, but I'm not quite there. Now I'm running into trouble. Now the game does end if they land, so definitely don't want this guy to land. Ooh, and I just barely got him. So I think I already beat my personal best on my first attempt. Believe it or not, that's how unpracticed and unfamiliar I was with the game, and I just got killed. I think I got one more life here. So hey, that's a good thing. On my first attempt, I've already beaten my personal best. But I said I was going to give 5 attempts of this playthrough. So let's see how high I could possibly set it on camera. So far, everything here is profit. Oh, I almost got him. It's a little hard. It's harder to time him because he's so far away, So you have to really give him some distance here. And I'll also be honest with you about. Well, let me see if I can get him. Okay, I was trying to concentrate. Wow, that's awesome. So I'll also be honest with you as far as how practice sessions were. I played on my TV, and they did not respond as well. The lasers did not. That was death right there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So that's my score. My high score on camera is 1265. That was the first attempt. I'm just going to note that here for my own reference. As I say 1265, I meant 2065. I don't know. For some reason, I think I said 1265. Thinking back on my mind. I think it disappears for a second, but it'll come back. Let me just verify. Y'all don't have to worry about that, but I want to make sure I got this accurate. Yeah, 12. Excuse me. I did say 12. 2065. So that I've already beaten my personal best. It just goes to show you practice a little bit. And like I said, I know I didn't practice a whole lot, but even a little bit of practice does make a difference, and you gotta just like toughen through it. So I haven't beaten my off-camera personal best, which was 2385. So let's see if I can beat my off-camera personal best while on camera. I have 4 more attempts. So my off-camera, just as a reminder, was 2385. So let's see if I can get 2400 points on this second run. Here we go. But yeah, as I was saying before, I found that excuse me, I needed to edit out a cough there. Yeah, when I was doing my practice runs, I would display it on a large screen TV. And the lasers were not as responsive. Like, it was slower. I got him. I got that dude. Some extra bonus points. The lasers were just slower and less responsive, so I actually had some, real trouble practicing. But playing here now, everything's a lot more responsive, and it's just a lot easier. I guess in a way, the best way to describe it, let me use a let me use a good comparison here. I'm gonna use a baseball reference. Anyone plays baseball, so I just died. That was a quick death. I only scored 85 that second attempt. So we're gonna do third attempt in just a second. It's kind of like correct me if I'm inaccurate about this, but I think some pitchers will purposely put like coins or weights inside the ball to make it heavier, so that when they throw the ball, it's gonna be hard to throw real fast. But then they practice like that, and then eventually they take the weight out, or they just use a regular ball, and then they can throw a lot faster because they've practiced so much throwing a really heavy ball. And if I'm incorrect about any of that, let me know. But basically, that's kind of how my practice sessions were when I practiced Space Invaders. So just a little more difficult circumstances, had to really be flexible, and then now it's just a lot easier when I'm actually recording on a smaller screen and with my recording equipment and everything. So great. All right, that's enough about that. Let's jump into attempt 3. So I'm going to give 3 more attempts. Let's just see if I can set an even higher score, one that's higher than my off-camera score. That'd be impressive to me. So the goal is 2400. I'll get 3 attempts right here. And if not, no big deal. At least I beat my on-camera personal best. And that's what this is all about. I want to showcase Atari games, but I also want to give it a little bit of purpose. Because otherwise, you're just kind of playing Atari games, and I figure watching someone else just play Atari might not be super exciting. Because there's not a whole lot to say about the game, but when you're reaching towards a goal, it makes it all worth it when you accomplish. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, 630 is the amount of points. I just ran right into that guy. Yeah, it's the amount of points that you could score per round. That's the max. With the exception of the bonus points you could score from the flying saucer. Boom. Gotcha. I always forget how many points it is. I wouldn't be able to tell until looking back and editing. Or I can always Google it, but again, I'm on camera, so I can't really do that right now. Okay. So there's more bonus points? I thought you only get one set. Let's see if I can hit it. No, just missed it. I don't think this round's gonna go that well. But at least I got the bonus points. I gotta get this guy. Oh, I should have got that guy. I might have had a chance with that guy. Nah, that's dead. I'm dead. 1430. Hey, even that is better than my personal best from last session. All right, two more attempts. Here we go. So I always like to start here because I thought I got killed there. I always like to start on the third guy just because you automatically start, or the invaders automatically start moving to the right. So it's just easier to shoot them, and then when they come back around, I wasn't even trying to go for that flying saucer. Then they start moving this direction. Because there's a certain point where you can't shoot them if they move too far to the left or too far to the right of the screen. So that's the reason why I start off going to the center, and then shooting them to the left, and then going back to the center and shooting them to the right. It just has to do with the way that they move. That's how I figured to go for those. Let's see if I can shoot that one. Nah, I just missed it. You know, I could try shooting it twice, but it's like these guys are already moving quickly, so. This guy's gonna break through. Ooh, no, he didn't. Okay, I thought he was gonna break the shield. Yeah, I'm not like completely looking at them all the time, so like it's kind of like a depth perception kind of thing. This is bad. Hold on. Yeah, you kind of have to like, you know, switch a little bit, but at the same time, it's good to clear a section of the Space Invaders, because when you clear a section, here, I'm gonna try to do it here. It makes them drop a little slower because they. I didn't realize I got hit there. It makes them drop a little slower because they have to travel a little further before they can descend. Oh snap! I should have got that. I should have got him. Ugh. See, now they have to move all the way to one side of the screen before it can drop, so it actually buys you more time. Yeah. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but it's basically like, I mean, as soon as they pivot to one side of the screen, that's when they get to descend. And each round they actually get a little bit lower, so they're more likely to break the shield, like right there. And at this point, after I clear like the first three, I try to just like eliminate, you know, a little bit of room on one side or the other so that they descend slower. It just makes sense to do that. Because otherwise they're going to be descending more quickly, and there's going to be a lot more of them, and they're going to be more spread out. So this just works out for the best. This gives me my best possible chance at winning. You know, minus the shields, but, you know, sometimes the shields just kind of get in the way. So, oh, dang, I should have got that guy. Got one more attempt here. There we go. Got him. Nice. Oh, and I just ran right into him. I can't believe that. Am I dead? Is that it? No, I have one more life. Okay, here we go. I can't believe I just ran right into that guy. Oh, and I just ran right into that guy too. Dang it. Well, even that was like decent. It wasn't my best run today, but shoot, I lost track of how many attempts that was. I think that was 4. So I'll try one more time. And I've been playing for, well, this video's been going on for 13 minutes. So yeah, I really don't want to push it much longer. But I'll do one more attempt, and let's see if I can hit 2400. I don't remember if this is 4th or 5th, so if it was 4th, I do apologize. But I think it's 5th, so this is the last one. We'll just end this one. My last time playing Space Invaders for a while. I don't think I'll come back to this one at least maybe for a year. We'll see. Make it like an annual tradition, who knows. Maybe not, though, I don't know. But for the time being, you know, Space Invaders is one of the most popular Atari games, so I wanted to start off with the popular one people will recognize, and it's really fun, and I get why it's, you know, so popular. It is very challenging. I'm not a big fan. The one thing that I'm not a big fan of the game, and I'm just talking about the original version because there's like so many different ways you could play. Oh, I got it. there's so many different ways you could play Space Invaders. Like there's a lot of different modes, and that's not just for Space Invaders. Like a lot of Atari games have multiple modes, but I'm just talking about mode 1, like the way it was originally, you know, defaulted to play. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Got him. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I can get him. I guess the only criticism I would have about this game is that when one of the Space Invaders lands, that's it. Game over. Like regardless of how many, you know, lives you have left. So that is kind of a bummer. Hold on. Oop, I gotta get this guy. Hold on, get him. There you go. That's kind of a bummer. Like, even with like most other Atari games, if you fail the ultimate mission, like I'm also playing Centipede, but even if the Centipede hits the bottom, it's not game over. It's just, you know, you just have to keep on playing. You know, it's just until you run out of lives. So that's my only one criticism. It'd be nice to have more lives. And I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I should have got him there, but I know I'm dead. Well, whatever. At least on screen, I beat my personal best from last time a couple times. So that, like I said, it's just like, you know, you practice, you put in the time, even just a little bit of time, and you'll improve. And I'm sure if I put in another 2 weeks, I could for sure hit, you know, 2400 on camera. But on camera, my personal best is officially 2065. And I don't know, who knows? Like I said, maybe I can make it an annual tradition. I'll try to come back and beat 2165 next year. We'll see. But at any rate, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope this has been interesting. Thank you for those of you who have stuck with me to the end. Yeah, I hope to see you all in the next episode. So again, next week I will be doing my session 2 of 2 of. No, hold on, wait. Oh yeah, wait, is it? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting confused with my dates. Yeah, so next week I'll be doing my session 2 of 2 of Centipede. So I'll be practicing that one for one more week now. I practiced a little bit so far, but that one's really fun. And then of course after that one, then I'll be tackling another, like a brand new Atari game. And if anyone has any suggestions for something they might want to see me play next, I'm all open to suggestions. Like if you want to leave a comment, just like, hey, you know, maybe you should try out this one next. I'd be more than happy to you know, give it a chance. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, pick whatever, you know, looks fun or familiar or something like that, or maybe I'll even pick something a little more obscure. But anyway, I digress. Let's end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.